Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Side Divine. If this is your first time, I appreciate your interest and attention. This is Letters to the Collective. If you've been here before, hello, you've seen this already. So I am feeling guided again to deliver a message to whoever needs it. It feels like a right now pop in the back of the head from the universe, or a tap on the shoulder if you're in a more in a calm place. But I don't get that this is a message for anyone in a calm place. So I'm not going to stall this out any longer, and I am going to tighten the bag. Get a nice good toss going here. All right. If you are new to this, you don't have to sit in this part. You can skip through the video. I pre-record these just so you can zip ahead. Most of my content here is live, I think. So these are pre-recorded so that you can zip through if you're just interested in looking at the letters. All right. And I do hear that it's an older rock song from, I think, the 90s, or something. And the song is Right Now. I want to say it's Sammy Hagar singing it, but I could be wrong. Sounds like that voice. And I hear a specific part of the song, but it's something about take a magic moment or something. It's that magic moment and do it right. I think you'll have to look up the lyrics if you're interested, or if that clicks to you in any way. Something about tomorrow, no tomorrow, or so, I don't know. Look up the words. I hear it, but it's so like distant. So it's very, I can only hear like it's something about do it right now. The rest of the words are like in and out, very blurry. Okay. For the collective, let's see what you need to know. Right. Ooh. Wow, 2 blanks. Now when I pull blanks, this is something that is in motion. As far as I see it, this may even be the actions of more than one person even. The situation may depend on the movements of more than one person. This may have medical connection to it. Okay. Medical or registration. Because what's the word that's coming to me now is registered. Registered. I know the word can, I know RN can mean registered nurse, but the word registered is very strong with me right now. There is some computerized connection here, so it can be registering with something online. And there may be moments of silence. If there are moments of silence and you hear it and it goes on for too long, I am focusing. So when I come back in to speak, I will wave my hands like this so you'll know where to stop zipping along. I don't think anyone's calling anyone up. I hope that's not the case. Okay. Hmm. Now, this could be about a feminine energy. Oops, sorry. This could be about a feminine energies issue or a feminine involved. Um, could be someone getting help on time, something arriving right on time, unexpectedly, here it comes, or others don't expect it. So this can, forgive. This feels like, help. And now I hear that's ridiculous old song. Help. I need somebody. Help. Not just anybody. All right, let's see what's going on here. What's the general theme? Criminal element. Creative acting. What I heard is you are a part of the movement. You are a part of the reason somebody is getting some assistance or it's coming in here right on time when you need it. This can be with legal issues. And it may have taken a force or a situation, such as whatever the one you're in. It may have taken a situation like that to push, to give you energy to move forward towards the ultimate goal. Yeah, look at that. Ooh. Guides or goddesses, whoever you are, masculine, feminine, I don't care. Some of y'all are the catalyst to a lesson at this time. But it's other people's lessons. Ooh, I like this. So this feels like timelines, jumping timelines, pushing, or at least being a part of the push towards the alternative timeline. And this comes from new alliances, new friendships, new energies coming your way, just people you're meeting, people you're bringing into your situation. Did somebody get off the pot and get something started? Yeah, this was a guided message that's gone through one of y'all. Y'all got the data, right? This was a message for one. All right, so, okay, yeah, this doesn't, maybe you do or don't know this, guide says, whatever it is you're getting into now that's changing or has to do with pushing back on certain systems or ideologies. This feels like some type of work that's bigger than something that just benefits the self. Whatever this is affects others. I get the energy of putting out a question or bringing out something that is not disputable, irrefutable. That's the word I got, but I'm not about to break open a dictionary. The word that comes is irrefutable. Something that cannot be resisted. Wow. And it takes getting to a point where you're like, okay, the pinball machine pops up in my head. Wow. I don't know. Okay. So what I see in a pinball machine right now is, when you start to play the pinball machine and you pull back on the spring knob so you can give the ball its first push. That's what it feels like you've been through, like somebody pulling back that spring until you're all the way at the furthest you can pull out that knob, right? You get the knob all the way pulled out, and you're just about to start this different game. Um, For some of you, this may be an old situation or a situation you just had to walk away from. I know my card says the X factor, but this can be an X job. This can be a work situation you're gonna quit just before things, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're backed up against the wall. I hear now, oh boy, who sang that song? The Final Countdown? Is it Rush? Nonetheless, this is God. Oh my. It is calling upon the God of self. This impacts others. I said that. We get groups, we get things that other people value versus influence, and things that, it's like conflict being the hand that pulls back that lever on the pinball machine all the way just before it lets go. Now, silence is part of it, so they may not see you coming. Ninja. Look at that. They don't see you coming. I feel the need to say all praises due. I don't know why. Okay. Fine enough for me. I'm just sharing what's coming through. So perhaps you have a specific deity or someone that you worship, focus, follow the teachings of. All praises due. That's what I got. Nonetheless, this is a time of. It's so hard to put this in a way that doesn't sound horrible, but it feels like someone being the push or the drive or one of the motivating forces behind an energy that kills the desire, or it's one of the seeds that begins to decay the wood. And what is the wood? For me, when I make this card, it was about erections. Things that make people excited for control, for release. We follow that with the seeds. And this is the card of planting things that destroy, ruined, things that greedy people want, their desires, their lusts, their greeds. Now the work becomes an act, an impressive act. So at a time when others are asking what, why, where, and what for, there was a lot of time spent not being sure if you were going to be okay. A lot of stress. And then comes that time of reflection. And it usually happens right around that time when you got to protect yourself, right? So there's the question. Now, while everyone is questioning what's going on, or what should we do next, or why won't you do this, or whatever. While people are going through all that, you start to notice, right? You start to notice lack of, or the push, or the people lying, people bullshitting. There's no transparency. People wanting to hold things back, not be honest, but they want repetition. No map, just directions. There are a lot of people who just expect everyone to just make them happy. Nonetheless, guys, says, other people are feeling that energy too. Others are feeling that energy as well. And others are learning things. Others are experiencing the loss, the confusion, how bad others can be. But as you, goddesses, start to awaken to yourself to the knowledge, awareness, logic, message, you start to notice how there is no logic anywhere else. What's going on with this? So then you stop believing what your eyes are showing you, right? And you stop being grateful for what looked like grace, but is now just thoughtlessness. What looked like grace and original good intention becomes revealed as this. Now you see things different. You understand that those who say that they move with the love do not. No grace, no grace. Let's see what actions are taken. What actions are taken regarding, I'll pull this back. The legal gun is here on time. So right off, well, we get 11 and 11. If you enjoy your angel numbers, you can go look those up. Whatever catches your attention first could be your message. But for me, I see others who don't see you coming. Others who don't see your plans or don't have the cojones to execute such plans. This feels like, if I may be so blunt and rough, this feels like somebody who knows how to be combative, now figuring out what to do with that energy, at least for a little while. You may have to, okay, well, this feels like where a brain comes in. A brain who might have been waiting for an opportunity like this to do something that would be, okay, the word that comes is monumental. What? Okay. Wow. I'm out of words now. That was my big word for the day. My brain cells have quit for the day. They've all just taken a break. Night night. Monumental. Oh my goodness. Now look. Sometimes you have to find some stuff to do with your energy. It's wild. Nonetheless, it might be what motivates you to make moves forward. Change that negative thought to something different. Because you see the bullshit. I'm not trying not to curse. You may see the lies. You may see things the way you may think. Okay. Oh. Hold on. Right. Okay. So you may have the impression that others see things the way you do. That no. No. Yeah, no. Okay, they don't. And just because they look like they're awakening doesn't mean that they're awakening at the speed you awaken, or doesn't it? No. No. Okay. So, okay, let's move on from that data, because that's not how things work. However, you see things building. You see the growth. You see where things are going. You don't This is somebody who has the ability to alter direction for many people. Whoever I'm talking to. Whatever it is you're moving on to or moving into that has the legal situation right on time. Oh, wait. The universe wants you to stay inspired. Keep the passions in your energy. Keep your secrets to yourself at this time, because there's great confusion in bringing, especially with involving others or the wrong others. People are scared. This is a situation, whatever this is connected to, others are scared. Okay? A part of the awakening includes fear. A part of their awakening includes fear. Who knows how long that period lasts for? I ain't doing that kind of reading. Nonetheless, others are going through their own emotional thing. So again, do not bring just anybody in. Just because you've got it together doesn't mean others do. So it is lab coat testing if you do desire to involve others in your situation. Lab coat testing for strength and durability. Strength, reliability, durability. Passion is not enough. Interest is not enough. I don't know why I felt the need to divert off on that, but all right. So this may be, what I hear now is an old song, Leader of the Pack. I think this is a 60s or 70s song. It's a jukebox song for sure. Okay, so you may have been inspired by some of the hardships you've gone through at this time, and the lack of freedom, lack of choice, the avoidance in others, blah, 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 whatever. All of the pandemonium is supposed to like be a little bit of rocket fuel for you right there. And it brings in change. It makes you choose change because you've gone through something that feels like it was dropped on you. We didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on us. I do not know why I needed to go there. And, wow, in memory of Malcolm X. Political, I am not. Let's move on. So here's the plan, right? And the plan involves unity, balance, but it's a choice that has to be made. And it's a choice that has to be made perhaps by a small group or one or two or one. Starts with one. Starts in the heart of one. And with the strength in the spine. Oof. This is masculine energy. I hear it's big brain time. But it involves unity, right? It involves it involves secret unities before the group unity. Okay? So things may have to be, held close to the chest, even while others are suffering. Sometimes it's the suffering of others that, creates that situation where, wow. Nonetheless, you know where I'm going with this. Timing is of the essence, right? So, this is a creative energy. High level, creative, quiet work. I see two energies sitting in a dark room with just like a heavy spotlight overhead. They're talking. And I don't know if it does not feel exactly like interrogation. It feels like planning. I get the energy of 007, but not quite as elegant. Don't be mad that I said that. It's not quite as elegant. It is a little bit of a situation of chance. I know that sounds distant, but it is a choice of self for And it's going to help others. It's going to help others. They may not see it or be too afraid. They may not have the cojones. I'm drawn back to that. Cojones is not exactly the word, but it's balls. It's balls. Anywho, this is somebody who's using um, that reckless energy of the self. Now that someone wakes up, it's like someone wakes up feeling used, realize they were used, realize others were used, realize others have been deceived. And you may be making blue, you may be making an action, taking an action towards unscrewing oneself and others. Look at that. Draw what you want out of that number. Hopefully some of y'all are getting some over the weekend. Different message. I see a 69. That is fabulous. That's not what it means here for this reading, though. So get your mind out of the gutter, everyone. All right? This can be problem solving when it comes to the haters gathering information, seeing things different where it comes to the haters. Secrets realized, visions changing, and the healing that does not get the rewards that were promised. Like, wait a minute. You said if I ate all my broccoli and the peas and the carrots, I was going to go to Disneyland. That's what you said. But I ate all the vegetables, and now you're telling me to go mop the floor and we'll go to Disneyland. Wait, no, what? Okay, so I mopped the floor. Are we going to Disneyland? No, I got to go clean the car? Really? I got to go mow the grass? Really? Oh, how come every time? Okay, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like, after a while, you're like, wait a minute. I'm just being used. This is naivete on whose part? That must be decided for the self. And then there's the brain. So this can, hopefully this is okay. It's not even a hopefully. So this is a decision that is being reached because of realizing that the time cycle, the spin cycle doesn't stop spinning. It's realizing you might not enjoy the direction of things and you're going to change it. You have the ability to at this time. You may be thinking of this at this time. You may be forming alliances with someone with other type of data, right? Somebody's got other kinds of data. And they appear in your space right on time. You are drawn to them right on time. You see, you sense them right on time. I do not know why. As I said right on time, I heard poke in the eye. Maybe someone's rubbing their eye and that catches your... Or they mentioned poking in the eye. I don't know. I'm just sharing what I heard. Okay. Alright, let's... Sorry for the blur. Let me see if anything else is here and I'll be done with this message. Okay. I know I'm trying to leave that way, but alright. That is a whole different message. I'm not even sure how. I don't know the order, so forgive me on this one. Maybe you had to learn something about yourself to connect. Or you had to learn what. Ooh, okay. Let's try this way. Oh, wow. Some of you will be realizing that others don't even have a heart. Some of you are accepting that others don't have a heart. I'm looking. I don't know what the word minge is, but it sounds funny. Hope it's not. Oh, sorry about that. I touched the mouse. That was all I did. Okay. Sorry about that. Hopefully you can hear me now. Alright. All right. So we're going in on this one. I think that's pretty basic. This may be someone not getting the response they want. This may be executives or higher ups, people, people ignoring what is legal versus what is popular or what doesn't make sense. Mm. Okay. I, yeah. Whoever I'm reading for, I don't think I even want to go through this. I feel like this message is clear. Listen, let me tell you how. I'll tell you what I'm sensing right now. As I'm reading this, I get like a throbbing left side, back of my head, like a little bit of a pain. So I know I'm connecting to something. As I put that down, I got goosebumps. And I gotta tell you, I got my heater blasting if you don't hear it. And it is at about 83 degrees. It's 80. I'm having the heater blowing at 80, about 8, looks like, from where I'm sitting, looks like about 80, 83 degrees. Yeah. So there's that. Okay, just in the number that came out of my mouth, it is time for the groups to recognize the lies building, how others are affected, and things that are impressed upon others by the other others. They do not want conversation. Ooh. All right. Let's get a couple of angel cards in this. Sharpen up, progress, discipline. Unions are desired, but the force of such must be controlled. We get 8. So things that you've learned and experienced through life, the combat, the conflict, um, dangerous situations, competitors having to be aggressive. That was put in your space to teach you about combat. So here's unity again, right? At this time, be mindful how and who you help. Some of you had to go through some loss, some lessons lost, lots of 8 stuff going on. Have faith. Remember your grace. And this time is about gaining higher knowledge. Again, I feel the need to repeat, just because you are coming into reality on thoughts does not mean even the person next to you has woken up like that. So don't walk with ego or discuss content or certain things in ego from a place of ego, because other people are still going through their awakening, but maybe still in that unhappy part of the awakening or the pushback. So definitely at this time, the help that's coming in is for you. Be aware of that. All right, so this is conversations with somebody about what's coming next. And this is a test here, right? The test is, are you listening? I get the, as I say that, I see, what's those things you hold up to your mouth and you can talk through it, and it's really loud. I want to say foghorn, but I don't think that's what it is. It doesn't make a noise. You talk through it, and it's loud. It feels like knowledge requires you to stop something. Also, right, it is time for others to awaken. I don't think that, I'm not taking this in a, you need to sleep more. That's not how I'm reading this. How I'm reading this is it's time to awaken, right? And you are not like the others. Now, you are dealing with other energies who are seeking to start a new venture of the other selves, right? And they're trying to inspire, invoke, provoke, being provocative. They're trying to make things happen. Here we get the 999, which brings us back to a singular 9, which is a loner energy, someone who is searching for answers and does have the ability to do so. So just be mindful, no laziness, no feelings of feeling stuck because you are not. I'm going to need you to flush those, okay? Take the Browns to the Super Bowl and flush. Thank you. Others may have their backs turned. Others may be choosing to repeat this cycle. That is not a necessary thing. You know that, right? The situation isn't real. The dream is over, right? It is a bit of a nightmare. And a holy grail of cycles is someone's attempting to initiate that. We get the 5 twice here again. So we got to get our discipline. It's our progress. It's sharpening up. You've gotten the experience. Especially when it comes to dealing with forces beyond your control, if you give that some thought, that must connect to something in life or childhood or something where you had to deal with a force, an aggressive person or an aggressive situation that was beyond your control. You survived it. You may have had to use your chaos, your chaotic side to get you through that. You may have continued using your chaotic side longer than necessary. Okay, sword is sharp. You now need to apply that in the proper direction. In the meantime, keep the negative people out of your space. This is lab time, right? This is lab of the self before you can help anyone else. Be mindful of making quick decisions involving sex at this time, as other people, I know a lot of people talk about energy and all that stuff. Yes, it'll take your energy. I'm not talking about that. This will mess with focus. That's all I'm talking about, is just focus. So if you do need that type of release during this time, don't do it in the space you sleep in. Okay? Just that's how I'm seeing it. Like if you got to do it, don't do it where you sleep. Something about that? Right. Because you're gonna, yeah, yeah. No love where you lay your head. No banging it out with anything impulsive. You know what I'm saying during this time? Um, Unless it's in a place that you can leave the energy right where you live. I think you get what I'm saying, right? I would advise against it personally, but do what you gotta do if that's what you're feeling. Just nothing that happens where you feel most stable. This time is about choice, and you are choosing higher path. Again, everybody cannot go with you. That doesn't mean they won't follow you when the destination is visible to their eyes. That's the thing. So do not worry, do not stress. That puts you on the wrong path. Anything that makes you feel stressed at this time, deal with it if it's necessary, and then step back as quickly as possible, especially if it's other people. No lingering, letting things linger. Deal with it and then move on. Things that need to be stopped, stop it. That is the energy here at this time. And it is time for the next step. It is time for the next step. You're feeling it. And so pull yourself away from energies that are vengeful. Even if you've experienced or have been a vengeful person in the past, move yourself away from other energies that express that same data. Take a break. Doesn't have to be for a year. We'll just start off with 5 minutes, okay? Just take a break. Because they don't like themselves, right? And so any impression of greatness or higher elevation has to be shown and desired by them. The ones who do not desire that, step back. So we get the negative energy situation here twice. So move other people out of your space right now while you get your help from the universe with whoever's coming into your space right on time. Now, understand that moving through this space means limited protection too, okay? Another reason to keep a bad energy away from you, right? Or greedy, thoughtless people. It's good to keep them out of your space at this time. Because unfortunately, they equal death. They equal endings. They equal getting you stuck. They're energies that just have to be released right now. So anybody that's lazy, the go along to get alongs, you just step back for a few minutes, okay? That will definitely mess with your energy. So there's a new way to walk, new direction, new focus. And the situation isn't complete for the others. It is fruitless with the others. You sense that, you see it. And to let others know that you are moving towards enlightenment will generate envy. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay? So be aware of manifesting all that you focus on, good or bad at this time. Your energy will be matched if you let the wrong energies come through. You know who they are. This time is about balance and the correct unions. They bring creativity to the imbalance that you're dealing with at this time. Again, you may have experienced fears, blockages, feeling overwhelmed. That had a lot to do with your focus, especially around sicknesses. It had to do with focus. So, Whoever this was for, it is transformation time. Ooh, Transformers, more than meets the eye. Definitely stop worrying, stop stressing. Do everything you can to stop it. Even if you have to move for different scenery or something, which may be a key too. Something about different surroundings. And that could, I don't mean necessarily moving, it could be meeting someone, business, office. Nonetheless, I hope you enjoyed, or at least got something out of this, whoever this was for. It is time. You're on the path, do what you gotta do. You can hear the leaf blower in the background right now. So it is time to blow away the dust. The dusties. Whatever you got out of this message, I got something out of it. I ain't even gonna say it. Whoever got something out of this, did you get something out of it too? I'm done. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button, comment. Did you see any words connected to this reading that I missed? Drop them in the comment area as well. And I appreciate your attention. Remember, no matter what they say or think about themselves, you are well. Thank you for watching. Bye.